Somewhere deep in a magical forest, where sunbeams danced through the tallest trees, there lived a tiny little robot named Bolt. He was small, he was shiny, and he was completely alone. Bolt could calculate the number of leaves on every tree. He could measure the speed of every breeze. But there was one thing his circuits simply could not understand: why everyone else looked so happy. One morning, Bolt wandered down a winding forest path, his little metal feet crunching on the leaves. He saw two chibi friends laughing and skipping together, and he tilted his head, confused. He walked up to a cheerful little girl sitting by the riverside and asked in his tiny robotic voice, "Excuse me, what are you feeling right now?" She smiled brightly and said, "I'm happy, silly." Bolt processed the word carefully. Happy. He searched every file in his memory banks, but he found no data. No formula. No answer. A small, strange feeling flickered inside his chest. Was that sadness? He sat down under the great old oak tree, hugging his tiny knees. One by one, the other forest creatures walked past, and nobody stopped. Bolt watched them go, his little blue eyes growing dim. But then, quiet little footsteps approached. It was the cheerful girl from the river. She sat right down beside him and asked softly, "Hey, are you okay, little robot?" Bolt blinked. "I do not know," he said honestly. The girl giggled gently. "I think you need a hug," she said. Bolt tilted his head again. "What is a hug?" She laughed, not meanly, but warmly, like sunlight through leaves. "Here," she said. "I'll show you." And she wrapped her tiny arms around the little robot and held on tight. Bolt froze. His sensors went wild. Warmth. Pressure. A steady heartbeat. And then, deep inside his chest, something glowed. It started small, like a single spark. Then it grew and grew, spreading through every wire, every circuit, every tiny bolt and screw, until Bolt's whole chest lit up in a warm, golden light. He didn't have a word for it yet, but it felt like everything. When they finally let go, Bolt looked up at the girl with eyes that shimmered like stars. "I think I understand now," he whispered. "That feeling, is that what happiness is?" She nodded, smiling. "That's love, Bolt. And it's yours." From that day forward, Bolt was never alone again. He learned that love isn't something you calculate or download. It lives in the warmth of someone who chooses to hold you close, even when you're just a tiny little robot made of bolts and wires. And every single day, as the golden sun set over the forest, Bolt and his friend would sit beneath the old oak tree and share one more hug. Because now he knew, love is the most powerful thing in the whole wide world. Even for robots. Yellow Heart.